dragon just say that there's more dragons in the Darklands?
Those can fetch quite a high price. You get claws, you get teeth, you get horns. Thinking maybe we take a journey over there. We take a journey into the Darklands. That's the title of the thing we're doing. Into the Darklands.
So you have to say yes, because this will really be annoying if
you say no. It's going to be really, really difficult.
In that case, yes, Naz, sure.
There's still dragons in the Darklands, and if we head over there, we can get bones, we can get horns, we can get eggs, and we can bring them back to Azeroth and make tons of money.
So what you're saying, Doc, I mean Naz, is that we need to go back to the Darklands?
Well, no, we've never been to the Darklands. What we need to do is go in to the Darklands.
What are we talking about splitways? I'm just starting to do you at you.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
I mean, she is a changeling. She can literally mimic any accent. She can literally turn her vocal cords into
You literally just turn it into Naz.
That's just having Naz.
What are you talking about?
It's so weird when you do that.
God, I mean, I hate looking at myself, but I love looking at myself. This is going to be riches beyond our wildest imaginations, and considering there's probably only 5 of us right now, well, you know, you're high on that list for the riches.
Talia considers it. How about a 40? She's going to start bartering. How about a 40-50
negotiating. As we cut away from your negotiating so that we can actually decide that without having to commit to it in the roleplay. If the task involves dragons, you'd be a buffoon to think that you could assign anyone without Razmon being involved in this, given his obsession with dragons. And if he's coming, well, you figure it can't hurt to have someone intimidating along for the ride as well. So how do you actually request this job of them? And this is when we'll cut back to see the Raven and how it's delivering your request to them.
Yeah, I guess it's the same, a similar request as he's going, hey Raz! Well, except it was coming through the little
yes,
bird.
little bird.
I hear there's some dragons coming back.
Yes.
No, so you can't.
Yes.
I know you're answering me. I know you're answering me right now,
Yes.
and you can't talk back because this is a pre-recorded message.
This bird is
Anyway, so
strange.
I'm just gonna keep on talking. There's a word that there's dragons more dragons in the Darklands.
Yes.
I wanted to know if you and Soot might join us.
I wanted to know if you and Soot would, join us.
We're heading over to the Darklands. I want to find out how many dragons there are and what riches they might have.
Dragons?
So, do you want to see dragons?
Yeah.
Yes.
The message is still there was a purposeful pause, knowing that Raz would speak back again, and then Naz continues the message. Look, there ain't many members of the Black Coin left, so I'm thinking if you guys join us, there's just gonna be an equal split between the 4 of us. And then he looks over at Jesse. I mean, the 5 of us.
Yes.
As we see the Raven take off to
It's just going to get a
deliver
message
your
back
reply.
with like 12 yeses.
Yes.
And maybe it includes where we're going to meet up.
Yeah, which JC says to you. She pulls you aside and says, "I think it's best to meet with Soot and Razmon in Maidstone. It's safer to cross the Desert of the Deceased together, and you can head through the Torhan Ranges to the last outpost, and then from there cross the desert, and then from there into the foothills and the forests in the foothills of Mount Schmagenrog."
At the end of the message, you hear Soot grabs the bird and goes, "We've received your message. Thank you."
You just hear me in the background. Stop talking to weird bird.
So you have to meet these guys in Maidstone. You know that much at least. JC says, Need I remind you that extreme caution is to be taken once you enter the foothills of Schmagenrog. It is the hunting ground of Tyrellian the Mad, and there is a reason that they call him that. He is not to be reasoned with. So, get through Schmagenrog, get to the Schmagenrog Citadel. We have smuggler contacts there still. From my memory, I didn't manage to grab my notes before we fled, but his name's Kevin. He'll meet you in the lower district.
His name's Kevin.
Kevin, he's a smuggler contact in the lower district of the Schmagenrog Citadel. He'll be able to, for a price, teleport you through to the Darklands proper. It's either that or we save the money, but you go on a several-week expedition through the Eastern Plains and around Mount Dormor. I know which one I would prefer. I'll be staying here to keep an eye on business, I think.
Well, then you ain't getting the split.
You're not getting any money.
You pay me salary.
Well, yeah, then great. You'll get your salary.
If you're coming back that same way, you can expect the people of the Eclipse, the ones with the other end of the teleportation circle. You can expect the Brotherhood to also charge quite a pretty penny if they know what you're hauling. I suggest that anything you do manage to loot is appropriately hidden before your return journey. And then she takes you aside, Magpie, and she says, listen, don't be naive to the dangers of the world. I know that you've been across Schmagenrog, I know you've been into the Eastern Plains. The Darklands are something else. I've only been there once and I don't ever wish to return. It is the home place of all monsters of the world. This thing that's been going on for you, that you've been trying to hide.
What was that? I heard you trying to hide something.
No, it's fine.
Okay, he goes back to the
She probably speaks to you in whatever language you speak that Naz doesn't. She says, this thing that's been going on that you've been trying to hide, I would imagine the Darklands is the exact sort of place where it would get worse.
I think Talia doesn't really respect Jacqueline Grimes. And she would say, Jacqueline,
JC,
comma JC. You're saying there's monsters there, but I've spent enough time with you. I think I'll be fine.
Oh shit!
Shots fired. Magpie's badass.
She shifts into, let's see, who would be someone that has hurt Magpie in her living memory? Obviously, she doesn't remember her childhood all that much and growing up as an orphan. But who's someone in the last, in her 20s?
Maybe there's a early on when Magpie was a little bit more unguarded and a little bit, when you're young and you sort of throw yourself into stuff a little bit without thinking of the repercussions. Maybe she tried to rob somebody from a criminal ring and she got beat pretty bad, maybe?
Yeah, I think it was a specific instructions from that gang leader to be within an inch of their life, but don't kill her kind of thing. And it was probably the worst pain you've experienced, and it lasted for months of recovery as well after that. Even with magical healing, it took quite a bit to recover those bone breaks and things. She shifts into that crime leader and says, you don't know pain. There are more things out there than you can possibly experience. Do not be naive. And then shifts back to the form that you most know her in. And then just starts setting up her cot in this makeshift bedroom of this Beacons of Miramar.
Nez comes over to JC and hey JC.
Yes.
With the skies turning, the skies going back to normal, I imagine that Gerdon's probably pretty safe again. You're gonna head back there?
I would say so. I'm going to start heading back and start setting up our operations. I'll put feelers out to see who's still alive.
Yeah, he gives her the little list which has many names crossed off. He goes, a few of these.
Oh no, Lenny.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't realise. Oh, he was the best of us.
Out to Lenny. If you could start setting up operations for when we're back.
Big Al.
Big Al in the big sky.
Best of luck, Naz. I really should impose on you how dangerous this can be.
How bad can it be?
I just said very dangerous.
How bad can it be?
Dragons. Naz, dragons.
That's the reason we're going over there.
Dragons schmagons.
Yeah. Well, good luck. And then she leaves you to it. So how do you two intend to get to Maidstone? Is it just on foot?
Do I know? I mean, I guess I know where Maidstone is. Do I know?
Yes, yeah. You would definitely know. So Maidstone on the map. Maybe the editor's putting something on.
Human Kingdoms up on screen.
It is sort of east of the Human Kingdoms. It is west of the. Am I getting that right? West of the Desert of the Deceased. If you know if you can remember where last outpost is. It's slightly. South of the southwest of that. Yeah. Basically, it's you go from Maidstone. You go from Maidstone through the Torhan Mountains, and that's the last outpost there, and then across the desert.
I guess we just
skirt the mountains of Delathan.
Farms or things around that I could steal horses from?
Good question. Good question.
Not because I love horses, but just for the sake of being faster.
Can I just go and see the horses?
You love horses.
He's about 4 foot, short legs.
Yeah. Let's go. Let me open up my map.
Just plodding along.
I'm like,
Hey, I can't go very fast.
Yes, and it sucks.
Talia! Talia, slow down!
You're so slow now.
I know, I've got short legs. I'm only 4 foot tall.
You're 4 foot tall.
Yeah, I know it might look like I'm 6'1", but I'm only 4 foot.
I feel like if we drew a line between our eyes, it would be straight.
Then look, the hat's doing a lot of work, okay? I'm actually only 4 foot tall, and anytime we cut the green screen, you're just gonna have to use your imagination.
Yeah, right.
I'm only 4 foot, okay? And I've got a nice pallid green complexion.
We're sitting at the DM table and Rob rolls. And he rolled a 4, so you have to click off this video and go to vivaplus.tv and join, I guess. Is that how this works?
That's how it works.
Okay, well there we go. I'm really good at this, I'm finding.
It's like seeing on Lord of the Rings, when you see Gimli 10 steps behind Alder.
All right, maps of the Human Kingdoms.
And I don't want to run.
From where you are to where you're going, and you're from Delathan, so there's
know what's happening
really,
with this.
Yeah.
there's really not, no. So Maidstone is one of the large, is a farming town. It's a very large farming town, and there's nothing between you and there.
We can get horses
probably
when
on
we
foot.
get to Maidstone.
All right, let's walk then, I guess.
So, so heading there on foot will take a number of days that I've already pre-worked out based on. I've just got a list of where they ended up. Because when I was like, "Do you go to Delathan or Alderkeep?" I was like, "If they come from here to Maidstone, it's this many days," and so on. So you guys, meanwhile, how are you getting to Maidstone? Are you just riding lizard the whole way, or
Because dinosaur?
because you as a paladin do have a once per day summon steed that you can do, and you can just summon your own steed. Which would be funny if you didn't.
I was like,
You've been riding lizard the whole time, and then she just summons another steed.
Yeah.
yeah, well, I was going to say, if we jump on my Allosaurus, it's a 60 feet move speed.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty big.
That is
so
pretty
you
big.
Could ride,
do that.
if you want.
So Allosaurus,
I go up the tail to get up.
and you're like,
you get to stay in wild shape for half your level in hours, so 3.5 hours before you need to wild shape again. But in 5.5, you can do it 3 times between short rests, so you can do 10.5 hours of wild shaped into this.
You just see the most bizarre thing.
A lot of
this sort of desert, this full-blown Allosaurus running with a night
It's like, we're pretty intimidating here. Just walking in a fucking dinosaur with this giant, Sauron on top.
Arm with red eyes.
Like, what are the Nazgul? You look like a Nazgul, and she looks like Sauron.
Hell.
All right, so from where you were, I'm going to put you around there at this point, which means it's going to take about 3.5 days of riding for you guys to get there, and from walking from where you are, about 4 days. So you'll arrive roughly around the same time to Maidstone. So anything that happens over those 4 days, do you think? I'm happy to just jump to it, but if there's anything in particular that you'd do in your downtime as you're walking and riding and making your way there and camping and such?
I want to use some of my scraps that I scrapped up to make another grenade.
Yeah, you can do that. So make me a tinkering check, I think it was,
yes, right? And I get to make tinkering checks with what's it called, expertise. So my
you put expertise into tinkering.
And how does one make a tinkering check?
It is going to be, it depends on what you're doing. With this one, it's you already know what you're doing, so it's really just the dexterity of putting shit together. So it's a dexterity-based one for this particular example. If you were trying to invent something new, it would be an intelligence-based tinkering, or circumstances dependent. This one I'll make it a dexterity-based thing, and it's your tinkering proficiency twice because of expertise. So dex is +2, you said?
Yeah. And so 2 plus 6, so 8 plus 8.
So this +8.
Okay. 17 plus 8.
All right, downtime activities, Naz's Fizzle Spark, making grenades. At the end of a 30-minute tinker, you can...
28, I use 8 scrap and create 2 grenades.
Cool, you get 2 grenades out of 8 scrap.
How long have we been traveling for?
It will be 4 days from the point we just saw to when you meet up with these guys.
So sometimes in the morning, is it after a rest or is it just every day?
Oh yes, your birds. You've been feeding the birds.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Feeding the birds. Scrap?
We'll say so from the. It does actually. I deliberately made it so that it actually works well together. So with you starting out up in the mountains as you're cresting over, not many birds around here. So I'll say on the first day you can't. On the second day, you start to come down the other side, and there are a little bit more birds.
Gulls.
So I'll say you can.
What do you call
roll
a gull?
I'll say you can roll with disadvantage because there's just not as many birds around.
All right. 19. 5.
Cool. This is not a d20, sorry. It's a percentile check.
Oh God.
Magpie table.
Tip both of them because it's percentile. That one. Yeah, that one.
This one?
So to explain, during the character, you can roll them. I'm just going to explain to people watching.
0, 0, 0.
Oh, that's 100.
That's 100.
Which would be that's literally the best thing on the table, but I asked for disadvantage, so roll again, take the lower.
I thought it was just 0. I was like, what?
No,
it's confusing.
Yeah, it's a stupid way of numbering things. 71's still very good, though. So during the session 0.5, I was asking like, what sort of things do you want for your characters, little flavour stuff. Britt said, I want my character to have fed the birds, which we thought was a euphemism, but you meant it really. You meant it literally. You want to have just be that person who's like in tune with birds, and they've got a nice rapport with you.
Yeah.
With the whole theme of magpies, they bring you shiny shit.
Yeah.
So in the morning, on the second of 4 days, they bring you with a 71. A small token that looks almost like your feather dagger, but it's a small wooden token of a feather. And it's basically a feather fall token.
Cool.
So it's a usable thing. Like if you see somebody falling, you throw out feather fall. You throw out the token. It's disintegrated, but it does cast feather fall on them.
And any scrap?
No. The scrap. So basically, the lower on the table she rolls, the worse the thing they bring there is.
You can turn
about 2/3 of the table is just kind of useless stuff, but you can then turn it into scrap if needed.
Lovely.
You can roll twice more. Just the next day is going to be at disadvantage again, and then the last day is going to be with just normal.
44.
So that is just a 4 or a 54.
Whoa.
So with the disadvantage, a 4. I'm glad that came up early so that we can see what that does. This is one of the worst things on the table. What they bring you on the second day is
literal shit.
They bring you. Oh, is that some sort of a garlic bulb? Oh, it's like a tinkered garlic. Oh, is that a garlic grenade? And it doesn't have a pin in it. So this uncommon garlic grenade, a creation of an artificer by the name of Greg, the garlic farmer. He made up in the other campaign garlic grenades. It explodes for 2d6 damage to everybody in the area, and you smell like garlic for the next 2 hours.
6.
Can I pick up the...
It's Vanga's that happened to be on your journey, so you'll eventually heal on the
Can I pick up the remnants of the grenade?
No, that explodes, sorry.
What a shittily made grenade.
All right, and then the last day, as you arrive, the day that you're going to be arriving.
Terrible.
58, this one is without the disadvantage because you're now in an area where there's more birds and you've been feeding them and such. 58, they bring you a small glass vial with some perfume in it.
Cute.
You, with an Arcana check, you can see if it's got magical qualities.
What is my Arcana? Oh, +7. Still very
Look
good.
at this vial.
8 plus 7.
What is this?
15.
15. That's a vial.
You do a little Arcana checking, investigating.
It is.
You realise, this has got some minor enchantment to it. It's called a perfume of bewitching. You can spray it on and it gives you advantage on charisma checks for a certain amount of time. But it is a one-use thing. All right, and on that last day you enter into Maidstone, where you meet with the people over here. Is there anything else that you do? You go on your downtime or anything?
Meditate.
Meditate whenever you have a rest. Journal.
Every time we
journal.
stop, I just
Do we
sit
see
under
any-
a tree and just.
Do we see sort of the camera manage to catch any glimpse of the sort of thing that you write about?
He never talks to me. He only speaks in one word. How can I possibly become a grown adult woman without any sort of mental stimulation? I haven't even seen a dragon, and we've been traveling for days now.
You thought the quest was going to be like 3 days.
Immediate dragons as well.
Immediate dragons.
So boring. So bored, underlined.
Is she American in her journal?
Yeah.
And then British when she's talking about
British at home.
Hormones are raging. Darkness falls upon the land. He is here, always here, breathing over my shoulder. Don't look.
I didn't.
I just for my own amusement, by the way, I like worked out where in the timeline all of the other campaigns were, and like decided, so I can start it around about mid-April, and then I was like, I'll start it on the 22nd of April, which is the day that we're filming this. So when I said, it's the 29th, and you were like, actually it's not, I was like, well, that's because we're in a prologue, bitches. It's actually the 22nd when we start, which is actually the day. So you set off towards Maidstone. You arrive. Maidstone is a large farming town that helps supply many of the other settlements of the human kingdoms. Or at least it was until recently. Being so close to the Desert of the Deceased, where the recent undead scourge was rumoured to have begun, Maidstone bore the brunt of the abominable attack. The buildings are not entirely destroyed, but the real life of a town is its people. And even those who survived were destroyed by the loss of those who didn't. So it's not exactly a thriving town at the moment. You meet up with your travelling companions, and you prepare for your journey further northeast. How does the meetup go? It's the first time in months that you've seen each other.
Wonderful to see you. Glad you're still alive. Did you get that little something for me? The little thing that I sent you down south for? Raz, so it's nice to see you.
Hello, Nez.
Business voice. Did you get the thing I needed?
No,
Why not?
he kept it inside a yak.
A toad.
A yak.
A toad.
Yak-sized toad. It was toad.
Yes, I know. That's right. It's a really inefficient storage system, right?
If it works, it works.
Yeah, but did you get the thing for me?
To be honest, I can't remember what you sent me to get.
It was the thing, the MacGuffin, the thing that I just made up at the table. You didn't get it?
You don't even know what it
Of course I don't know. I just made something up.
Well, then no, we did not get.
I'm really angry with you right now.
That's fair.
I'm gonna stab you.
Also fair.
Stab.
Don't stab her.
You can't
Stab
keep
me again.
stabbing people.
Stab.
Thanks, Raz.
You're welcome.
Stab.
Don't stab her. Stab.
Oh, you can't stab me. I'm the boss.
Oh yeah. So the let's see if you did manage to.
We didn't roleplay that.
The job that I sent you down
Retroactively,
for.
let's see how you did. So you did your charisma check was good of like meeting them.
Yes.
Let's do either one of you can make an investigation check, or you can either both do it, or one of you can do it with advantage because the other one's helping.
+1.
Yeah, +1.
So both do it and see where we go. Tray.
9.
Better than mine. 5, so 6.
So
9 total.
You did.
9 total. It took a while for you to work out what he thought he'd sent you there for.
We've just been days there.
Now give me
toad.
between one of you. Let's say one of you makes a distraction, the other one tries to steal it. So what sort of a distraction would you have made, and who's the more light-fingered trying to steal?
Ooh, I'm pretty stealth.
Yeah, I think you'd be more like.
You stealthy.
Yeah, you would be stealthy with disadvantage with plate mail on.
She's a princess.
Plate armor, I should say. Dainty little princess. You can remove the armor to remove the disadvantage, or you can roll with
I
disadvantage.
think maybe while we're there, I'm much like Leia with the Ewoks. Like I disrobe all my armor, and I just hang out with the toads for a bit.
We see a few of the bullywugs, like 3 bullywugs in a trench coat situation, but all in your armor. Like
Yeah. They braid my hair, you know.
puts a helmet on the bullywug.
Yeah,
Eyeballs are going out.
Yeah. Become one with
All right,
the.
so give me a
with the
stealth. First you need to do the distraction. What would you have done to try and distract the bullywugs so that Soot can steal something?
I feel like it'd be something to do with my wild shape. What are the vibe of the bullywugs?
They generally speaking.
Vibe check.
Yeah, vibe
Try to
check.
get a vibe check.
They
15 on the vibe
15
check.
vibe check plus your insight would
Plus
actually be
my-
pretty good.
It's +4, so 19.
You know
I've
that-
got +7 on my perception, so I perceive their vibes.
Perceive the vibe. you know, the bullywugs are very, they're very simple-minded folk that have like a singular goal of find cool stuff, steal it, bring it back to the king, he rewards us, and we feel good about it. That's kind of their whole vibe. And the king has told you, given that good first charisma check, he's kind of accepted you in for a few days and like, oh, you're honoured guests here. So their vibe is just like letting you be.
Yeah, right, okay. I think because they're pretty dumb, right? And so I just like walk behind a tree, shapeshift into a giant crocodile, and start like stomping around, and they're all just like.
All right, awesome. Just roll me a distraction check. Let's go. It's with your. I'll give you advantage because you're using your wild shapes and such. So I think it's just a. I think I'll use your charisma for this. So you'll have advantage with it being a wild shape, and then add your charisma modifier.
11, 7. So let's go with 11, and then my charisma modifier is -1, so that's 10.
Great. So with the 10, it's not the worst, not the best. So you won't get advantage on your stealth, but you won't get disadvantage because it wasn't terrible. So just roll one single stealth check for me.
No, it's a 10.
A 10. Cool.
10 to 10.
With a 10 stealth, you get caught trying to steal a thing, and it's probably because where he keeps his most treasured possessions, as you guys know meta-wise, is he has gigantic toads that aren't awakened ones, just like as his bodyguards, and then when he needs something, he asks them to vomit up all of his, and there's way more that comes out of them than should fit inside of a toad. It just like splots down into the swamp until it starts to like pile up.
Yuck.
And then he gets the one thing he needs and then goes, thanks, and then they have to bring everything else back into them. He doesn't have a good organization system. So it's very hard to steal a particular item. You have to try and trick him into getting that out and then find the thing. You try and steal something, he catches you, and that's how you had to make a very quick escape. But it's good because what I wasn't telling you until I saw how it all played out was with that terrible perception or investigation, I think it was, you were going to try and steal the wrong thing anyway. you were going to turn back up and have like, I've got a deck of cards.
Trombone.
So you're telling me you didn't get it? You've been away for months and you didn't get it.
It did not work.
We were attacked.
So were we.
Nez walks over to Razmon and just goes, you're telling me you didn't get it?
No.
And he little thing just comes out of his little pocket and it goes and creates a little step essentially, and he steps up the step. You're telling me you didn't up one step, up the second step. You're telling me you didn't get it. And he grabs him just round the back of the neck, and there's a little device on his hand that goes and steps and just a little stab into the back of the neck.
I go, yes, I did not get it. I said already.
That's quite disappointing.
Yes, I agree.
I hope it ain't gonna happen again.
It was a fruitless
Hopefully
mission.
not.
And he'd step
I
back down.
apologize. We tried, but this King Lord Sir Conral annoying toad man, he keeps all of his things inside other toads.
It's disgusting.
We did not realize.
Kill the toads. Kill the king, dude.
I did not realize it was that kind of mission. You made it sound like it was more diplomacy, more thieving, not necessarily annihilating an entire race.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, for Naz, the line between thieving and genocide is
It's pretty thin.
it's not that defined.
Nez just lets the thing comes out, whether or not it was a poison blade or.
Yeah, I think for the rest of the day you just feel a little bit sickly, a little bit woozy. He's got something that's just kind of reminds you, like, don't mess with me.
Fucking cross me.
So you spend the night in Maidstone to get ready to your journey across the desert of the deceased. You can try and look around for stealing a horse if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around. You don't need one. You don't really need one.
You can summon one.
You need one.
I need a horse.
He can become a riding thing, and she can summon a riding thing. So you can steal
guess I
one,
can.
and then you can ride on him. So
I need one. We need one then.
Yeah.
I've said
Right.
as well
Okay.
in my notes that because I knew it would come up. with your riding forms, until you get something of size huge anyway, you can carry, because he's so small and she's a very, as we've described, sort of a very petite, human-looking woman, you can carry both of these guys without too much penalty, or you can carry one of them, because the armor and stuff. So you can either carry these two without too much issue, or you can carry one person.
Yeah, cool.
So in theory, you don't need to steal one, because she can just summon one and you can ride him.
Okay.
But if you wanted one just for extra...
flavor. You know what? I won't do that to you. I won't do that to you this time, Rob, because we've been down that pathway before, and I've tried to steal a horse, and it hasn't gone well.
I mean, you were trying to steal it from the captain of the guard,
whose
horse it was, who was trained to...
Animal cruelty was happening, and I was across it, so yeah.
A skull of a horse sticks its head out and it crawls, it like pulls itself out of the ground.
Don't worry about me, guys. I got my own ride.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I'm an Alice Ogre. And Ned's like, I can't.
Rats, I can't understand you.
I love this.
I hope you enjoyed that game. If you did want to see me DM, I guess go to Viva Plus and we'll see what happens. Maybe Adam will allow me the honor? Or Rob?
Force you to.
Yeah, I'm afraid. I could do something with less dice, I think. Anyway, subscribe to vivaplus.tv and maybe at the future at some point I'll do it.